Hey everyone. Today we're going to go through and I'm going to show you how to set up Zapier so that when you make a change in HubSpot, it'll automatically update ClickUp. So we're going to use Zapier for this. And essentially what I'm going to do for this example is when there's a new contact added to HubSpot like this, then it will add that contact here as a task for follow-up. So there are many different ways you could use this integration with Zapier. It basically just connects up HubSpot and ClickUp, and you can do anything, pretty much anything you can think of. We could set this up so that it goes contacts or companies or deals or other details automatically go into ClickUp and then add something as a task or create a new project or all kinds of things. But today it's just going to be very simple just to demonstrate how to set it up with Zapier. And I have this example that I've set up here, but we're going to use a new one instead. So we start by going to Zapier. We can start with the AI tool. And we're going to ask it to, when a new contact in HubSpot, then add a task to ClickUp. Cool. So then it gives us this as a starting point. So you can always set this up from scratch if you want as well. But I like to use this AI tool just to save a little bit of time for the initial setup. And so new contact, create task, very easy. And I believe you could even do this on a free Zapier subscription as well. And so now we've got our structure. First, we need to connect up or choose the HubSpot account we want to use. So I've previously set this up already and connected this up in HubSpot to my Zapier account. And I can show you, I think it's in one of my other videos. I'll link to that. So we can select that account we want to use. Click continue. Now it'll automatically pull in this data from HubSpot for the contact. But if there is any fields or properties that you want to also retrieve when you're doing this, then you would select them here and add them in like this. But I think for what we need today, we're going to just need first name, last name, email, and company. That's all we're going to use for this demonstration. I just want to keep it nice and simple. So we won't need this. Okay, so we have a recent contact that's just been added into HubSpot. And now we're jumping down to the second step, which is the action step. And we can see here, create task. That's what we want to do. And before I go ahead and set up the task in ClickUp, I'm going to change the account. This is my existing account. I want to change this to a new account, the team account that we just set up in the last video that I prepared. So I'm going to click connect a new account. And then Zapier will pop up this window. And now I've logged in another window to ClickUp, to the account I want to use. So it's popping up here, and then I can click connect workspace. And now we can see it's the right connection. We select the workspace we want, space, clients, and we can see here in ClickUp, this is the list that I want to use. And so I can actually see that this is the client space. So that's the correct one that I want to use, like this. And then I also need to select a folder. No folder for this one. And the list. And then we need to add a task name. So I'm going to skip template. I'm not using a template, but I'm going to say task name. I want to have the task name, which is this first column here. I'm going to say I want to have the first name and the last name. So I can see them here, but I can also do a search if I wanted to find it specifically. This first name, last name. Just add a little space in between. I'm going to skip description. And I also want to add in the email down here. I've added the email as an extra column like this. I've added the text. I've added email like this, and I've added a text for the company name as separate columns here. So email is here. So then I just need to select that. So let's pull the email in. There's the email and the company name. Like this. We click continue and we can test the step. And then let's go in and have a look. I'll refresh the screen. Great. So we have the tuck here and it's been added in Very easy. The contact is here. So if we publish this, we can try another one as a test. So if I go back into HubSpot, I'm going to create a new contact. So I've created this new contact, Johan, and then let's go into Zapier and we can check if this has, we can look at the history over here, the Zap runs, and we can see when this Zap runs. Then maybe it may just take a minute or two to flow through the system. I've changed this to 24 hours. And so we can see here, we have the successful run. Let's go into ClickUp. And here we have Johan Smikkel has been added in like so. So it's pretty easy. So it's pretty easy to set up. In my next video, I'll go through the reverse of this and setting up a Zap so that when you make a change in ClickUp, it'll automatically update HubSpot as well. So have a shot at that. Let me know what you think. If you have any questions or if you want me to make any other sort of more complicated videos about this, let me know some of the challenges you've faced in setting this up. And if this is useful for you, or you want to see more videos like this, please feel free to subscribe. And I look forward to seeing you in the next video. Okay, cheers.